Live from New York City, it's the Wendy Williams Show.
Hello, this is the Hot Topic Show. It's what we do.
We won't judge, but we're judging. It's going to be juicy.
Now, here's Wendy.
Hey! Thank you for watching our show. Nice. How you doing? Fantastic. Let's get started. It's time for Yes. Election day is finally here. It's almost over before we all get started again. So make sure that you get out there and vote, because every vote counts. Yes. Suzanne.
Oh, well, it is only about 53 degrees in here, so I wore it from this morning. I kept it on. I love it.
I wore the white one with the black stripes at the bottom.
Oh, you did?
I haven't presented that. That comes in December.
Oh, exciting.
So Brad Pitt is coming out of hiding. Okay. So I was just telling you that he went into hiding and stopped doing all press, even for this movie that he has coming out called Ally, which this is supposed to be his big thing to get the Oscar, you know? I mean, he's gotten an Oscar before, but that was for directing. It wasn't for acting. So he wants this. But in light of the divorce and all the kids and all the hubbub and the front page news and hot topics all in the business and TM, so he canceled everything as of yesterday. But as of today, what we've learned is he's gonna walk the red carpet tomorrow for the premiere of Ally. Yeah. And you know, I could see something positive on both sides. You know, if he stays in the house and does not promote this movie, it looks great to the court system. Because you know what it looks like? It looks like this is a dad who made this film. Now, you know, he was making this film before the divorce was announced and all this mess, you know? But when you give up something so important to you, like an Oscar-worthy film, to take care of your family, the court system is gonna look at you like Dad of the Year, right? Well, and I can appreciate that. But guess what? He's changed his mind. He's walking that red carpet. And I appreciate that too, and here's why. Man, it's been a hard year. Me and Angie been fighting all year. The kids are out of control, and now we're divorced. Can I have something that works for me? Can I just throw myself into my work and get my Oscar? You know what I mean? So, he's gonna walk the red carpet, and I get that. But Brad, here's what you should know. First of all, we know you're not gonna be walking with Angelina because you guys are divorcing. We know you're not gonna walk with your children because, depending on what you read, some of them might not like you so much. And the others are still adjusting, and it will take them time. You should not walk with a new girlfriend. It won't take him long. You should not walk with your co-star, that French lady who's pregnant, who a lot of people accused you of having an affair with in the beginning, including us at Hot Topics, because none of us were sure. Like, you're known for hooking up with your co-stars. my thing is, though, let this French lady who happens to be 8 months pregnant, not with Brad's baby, here at Hot Topics, we've apologized before for accusations. I apologize again. I apologize, Brad. No. This woman is with a man and they're having a baby, and that's the only person that she needs to be seen on the red carpet with. Don't get, girl. Parlez-vous français, pequeño. I think that was French and Spanish. Anyway, the point is that, you know, winning an Oscar, Brad, first of all, only talk to Nancy O'Dell or Mario Lopez. And I'm gonna tell you why. Mario Lopez is so politically correct that there's never a hair out of place. Like, he is perfection, Ken doll personified. And he will not offend you. So when you see that Mario Lopez light on the red carpet, then you stop for him. And then you stop for that Nancy O'Dell on account of Nancy's been going through things. You know, she got wrapped up in that whole situation, and now her man's divorcing her. Oh, yes. Oh. Somebody offered to buy you furniture? So whose couch am I sitting on? Who picked this out? Anyway, so Nancy O'Dell, who's going through things, and when people are going through things, they're a lot nicer on the red carpet. She's gonna ask you, how are your kids, Brad? She's going to tell you, you look nice, Brad, and she's gonna shuffle you along. Nancy O'Dell is not gonna ask you anything about, so in other words, Mario and this girl, and then keep it walking. And then look, when you get on the stage, Brad, you keep your speech really short. Don't talk about politics, human rights. You dedicate the entire thing to your children. And here's how you do that. You list each child and one word that describes them lovely. You know, Maddox, the oldest. My first. You know, Shiloh. I love you. Knox loves baseball, or whatever it is. Vivian does this. I can't remember. I can't believe I'm remembering these kids' names. What? Look. The reason that Kevin's name is Kevin is because I have a problem remembering names, so if they're just both named Kevin, it's good. How do I remember those people's names? Anyway, Brad, good luck to you. And now there's a woman out there. Okay, Brad, off to Reggie Bush. Which could relate to the story in a way. See, Nancy O'Dell, Billy Bush. We move on to Reggie Bush. Okay. Well, you didn't get it. Whatever. Look, there's a woman who's claiming that Reggie Bush got her pregnant. And if it's true, it's very complicated because Reggie is married to a Kim K lookalike. Oh, yes. Well, no, there's nothing wrong with having a type. He has a type, so you have a type. It's nice when you know your man has a type, then you know when you walk in a room of women, you know which ones to look out for. You know what I mean? So he has a type. Reggie allegedly had an affair. Now, look, they call it an affair. Could have been a one-night stand. You know, some women are just very fertile. Her name is One and Done. She is a cocktail waitress at some juke joint in Miami. Her name is Monique. Now, I can't show you Monique, but I can tell you what she looks like. For legal reasons, I can't show. As a matter of fact, you know what? She looks similar to you. Blonde lady, good boobs. Second, yup. Right, Norman? Oh. Oh my gosh. Monique? Okay. Okay. Anyway, so look, so now listen, okay. Reggie allegedly offered Monique a lot of money to terminate the pregnancy. No! But she didn't. And so now Monique is 6 months pregnant and allegedly is Zooming for child support. I heard somebody say yes. I heard it. Okay. Reggie's reps are very aware of the rumors and they say that he remains happily married. Reggie has not denied this, but what I would do, see, I had no idea you could take a pregnancy test before the baby comes out. So if I were Mrs. Bush, what I would do is I would excommunicate him to the pool house. Oh, well, he plays for the Buffalo Bills. He's 31 years old. He's still earning some sort of paycheck, although he is only a mediocre player from what the guys around here tell me about football, you know, here at Wendy. He's mediocre. He's got maybe 3 more years, but he still has enough money to have a main house and a pool house and not a shed like from the Home Depot. I'm talking about, have you ever seen like on the lifestyles of the rich and famous, how they have these pool houses with full heat, not a heater, with full heat and a 70-inch TV with the 4 HD and good couches and a full refrigerator, not one of those college refrigerators. So put him in the pool house until you find out, Mrs. Bush, whose baby this is. Because Mrs. Bush is busy they have 2 other children. The children are goobers. Like, they'll never remember this, although they'll look on social media and they'll see us talking about it. But, put him out there until he takes this test. Now, Reggie hasn't denied. If I was Mrs. Bush, I couldn't go through the other 3 months without knowing, is this baby yours or not? So I would demand a DNA test. And then if it comes out positive, that's up to you Bushes as to what you do, with whether you stay together or not. But you know what? For Mrs. Bush, because I don't know where she came from, she's probably one of those professional bloggers or models. Like, everybody's a blogger or a model these days. I have no idea what that means, but everybody's doing it. And on a side note, there is a certain skill to being a wife of one of the wags. There's a certain skill. It might not be a skill that you learn when you graduate from Tufts or Rutgers, but there is a skill in putting up with all this mess. It's like a lottery. And for Mrs. Bush, either she could have terminated with 1 lump sum, because allegedly it was supposed to be termination and a 7-figure payout on the side, allegedly. All right, but that's termination and 1 lump sum, or 18 years of payments. Let's spin the wheel. What do I like? I'll take the 18 years, yes. Suzanne?
Yeah.
Awkward.
Yeah. No, I heard a wheel spinning and I got nervous. Who's spinning my wheel?
No. I'm sorry. That was me in my head, Suzanne.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know you heard it.
Yeah. Oh, I heard it.
In my head, I was spinning the wheel like 1 lump sum.
No, but I thought I heard a wheel spin.
Well, when you get with a ball player, honey, that's like, okay. Where does it land? Okay, let's move along to England. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. And I'm gonna tell you something. So our Prince Harry, you know, the cute one. Out of the two. I'm saying one could be a king, but the other is cute. Anyway, Harry is really worried over his new girlfriend, Meghan's safety. Well, you know, as I was telling you in our last episode, Meghan is from Crenshaw, and her mom still lives there, and she's a yoga teacher. And her... And her dad filed for bankruptcy back in June, and he lives in Mexico. But Meghan is the come-up star of the family. You know, Meghan's swirly. She's black and she's white, which means she's black. So anyway, look, she's got this hit show that films in Toronto, and the prince was captivated and insisted on dating her, begged. Meghan already had a boyfriend who's a cook. Not a cook like Gordon Ramsay who owns the joint. I'm talking like a short order cook, like frying an egg and making a toast. Broke, okay, there he is. She spurned the prince's advances several times until finally she couldn't take it, and she said, all right, I'll go on a date with you. Yes, way to play it. Way to play the game. Yes, wheel. Yes, yes. She wins. So nobody's really talked about this story except for here at Hot Topics, Harvey and them, and Charles over at TMZ and maybe People Magazine. But look, reports have been confirmed from the palace because the paparazzi are busy trying to break into the homes of Meghan and her family. Well, you know, Mom is probably on Crenshaw and 25th. You know, you can't have your daughter dating a prince while you're still living on Crenshaw and 25th and thinking nobody is gonna be tapping. Furthermore, Dad is broke in Mexico, and Meghan is just a vulnerable girl from the US that I am rooting for. So allegedly, things have gotten so bad with security detail that Kensington Palace just issued a long statement on official stationery. Look, Meghan is in, you all. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Okay? And here's just an excerpt of what they say. He likes her, you all. Meghan might be a princess. Yes, we can. Prince Harry is worried about Miss Markle's safety and is deeply disappointed that he has not been able to protect her. Is that sexy or what? It is not right that a few months into their relationship with him that Miss Markle should be subjected to such a storm. They are not denying this, you all. This is a real relation. Meghan, go! Go, Meghan. Go. Okay. So meanwhile, in Manhattan, across town, over at Ripa's house, I mean her show house, you know, not her house, her studio. Okay, Kelly Ripa, friend to our show. Ripa, look. Her co-host may be somebody that we've never heard of. Now, we've gone through all these auditions. How many people have you watched come through, right? Since Strahan left. All these auditions and stuff, it comes down to this guy. Easy on the eyes. He's a school teacher from Pennsylvania. No, don't clap if you're not into it. His name is Richard Curtis. He's been married for 6 years. He's only 30 years old. He teaches, I believe, in high school. they had a contest on the show where they said, who do you think should co-host? Now, of course, we had, you know, the Jerry O'Connells and, you know, all kind of people like that, you know, host. But this guy is the random guy. So one day he's teaching in school and he gets a beep on his phone and it's them calling back for a second visit. Ripa liked him so much, she was like, we need to have this guy back. Ripa, I think this is probably the guy you need to go with. You need to go with somebody. We need consistency with our Kelly show. Yeah. And not for nothing, I'm speaking in the voice of a talk show host who does not have a co-host but needs one, and we're auditioning. Kelly, this is the guy you hire. I'm gonna tell you why. Because all those other big time names, including our lovely friend Alphonse Ribeiro and all those people, as soon as they get in there with you, Kelly, then all of a sudden they try to big time you and they try to renegotiate their contract. Now all of a sudden they want a bigger dressing room. Girl, you've put in way too much work to have someone come in and take your shine. You know, while Kelly looks wonderful, Kelly is not getting any younger, like none of us are. She's got her 4 kids, a couple of them are teenagers, headache enough. You know, plus, you know, holding down her marriage to a cute Mark. This is what you need. You need a co-host that is not gonna give you a problem. And people that have to leave on movie sets and all that other stuff, those famous people, they're a headache. This school teacher will not do a peep. He's 30 years old. He's probably making like $85,000 a year as a teacher in Pennsylvania. You will up his entire life $800,000. His wife is probably already packed. His kids are probably packed. Kelly will know how to, because she's a mom, know how to accommodate him regarding, you know, how do you handle the stress of, you know, being on TV and being a good parent and being present with your children and your husband. I think this is your guy. I don't know this guy, never saw him co-host with you, but this is the type guy, and we'll be watching. Oh. That music means it's time for Wendy's Giveaway USA. Suzanne, come on. Yes, Suzanne.
Just get the word out.
Earlier this morning or after the show?
After the show.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take the kids.
Yeah. After the show. Yeah. Good for you, Suzanne. All right, let's get our caller on the line today. Are you gonna dress like that?
Hello?
Hello? Lavon in Jersey, is this you?
Yes!
How you doing?
Yes.
Yeah, it's Wendy. And Suzanne's
Wendy.
here too.
How you doing?
Hi, Lavon. How you doing? In Pennsauken.
Yes.
That's down near Philly.
Yes, and the Cherry Hill Mall.
Yes, and the Cherry Hill Mall. Yes, of course. The first big mall ever in Jersey was Cherry Hill. So now look, you're today's contestant on Wendy's Giveaway USA. Do you watch every day on WNYW?
Yes, every day.
Perfect, okay. So let's see where you could be going. Suzanne, do you need my help?
No,
I could stand up, Suzanne.
I don't think I got it. Where's Lavon going?
Where are you going, Lavon? Where are you going? Lavon, I know you live near Atlantic City, and I love Jersey, but Vegas is a 2.0.
Yeah!
Have you ever been, Lavon, have you ever been to Vegas?
Yes, many times.
All right, well, Mr. Announcer, continue to tell her about it.
Thanks to our friends at Liberty Travel, we're flying you and a guest to Sin City, Las Vegas, Nevada. You'll enjoy a 5-day, 4-night stay at the MGM Grand Hotel. Just remember that whatever happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Maybe. Okay, look, and Lavon, this time while you're there, why don't you see Celine Dion or Britney Spears?
That sounds fabulous.
Okay, well, you're not gonna do anything if you can't answer correctly, okay?
Okay.
All right, LaVaughn, 15 seconds on the clock. First answer, only answer, and here we go. Yesterday in Hot Topics, I talked about Jennifer Lawrence dating a new man. What were they spotted sharing? A piece of deliciousness. And go!
Oh, boy.
Don't tell her.
Oh.
5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, LaVaughn.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Boy.
It was a lollipop.
Oh, wow.
Don't worry, because you know what? We're gonna send you a $250 gift card. You could use it at the Cherry Hill Mall. Thank you, LaVaughn, for playing. If you would like to play Wendy's Giveaway USA, log on to my Facebook page to enter. And make sure you watch our show every day, because we might be calling you next. We've got more great show for you, everybody. Tay Diggs is here. Yes. But up next, it's time for Celebrity Fan Out. So grab a snack and come on back.